This is a look at the western pod of the 4AA playoffs. And the first game up is actually a conference rematch of Mallard Creek and Lake Norman. And quite honestly, I didn't expect this to be a ball game. It was a 55-7 ball game earlier in the season. I was really surprised that Max Perez actually predicts 20 points for Lake Norman. I've seen a lot of teams this year, and Mallard Creek might have the second best defense I've seen this year. I think Butler's got the best defense. Butler's very solid, not just their front seven, but their DB play is very good. Mallard Creek's got a pretty solid defense as well. I can't see Lake Norman putting up more than a score in this game unless something happens, late in the ball game that you are playing, a lot more reserves. Mallard Creek has been kind of more of a reserved team this year, and knowing what Aaron Brand likes to do, it seems like this year they're doing a lot more running. I don't know if that's by necessity or if that's by design of what they've seen over the years that they need to have more of a run game. But the fact that they've ran so much, and of course North being out, they might not put up as many points as they did earlier. But I think this is a 4-score easily difference. Yeah,
rematch, first round conference. It's a little pod system. We all hate it, but it is what it is. Mallard Creek went and saw them last week. They played up for the IMAC championship. Yes, Brand seems to be a little more conservative, but I think it's gonna suit them well in the playoffs this year. Defense very strong. 55-7 the first time. Lake Norman, they have a very good speedy quarterback, but you got defense like Mallard Creek, fast, pursues the ball well. I would be surprised, honestly, to see Lake Norman score this time. I think, Mallard Creek's going to take a look at the film, see a couple things Lake Norman did well, try to just take those away. They may not put up 49 because they have been a little more conservative, but I think this is easily a blowout for Mallard Creek, and they'll move on second round.
Would this be the game all the pod haters point to as saying this is the reason why we shouldn't have pod system?
No, because this is back 5-6 years ago, NCHSAA did away with this. You don't play a conference foe in the first round. They did away with that rule. So these two teams could have faced each other anyway. Is Mallard Creek getting, Mallard Creek being the #1 seed should get one of the weaker teams in the pod. And as I look at the pod, they probably do have the weakest team. McDowell may be in the next team in that pod. And if you looked in the entire bracket, Butler, East Forsyth should get the absolute weakest teams. So maybe one of these teams should be actually playing Butler. Maybe Butler and East Forsyth are getting a little tougher games than they should. You might look at that side of the pod.
That's a good point too. But either way, Mallard Creek, they're going to bowl them out. I think Coach Palmieri he's very, very confident in what his team can do. I think those guys are just playing smart. I think they really feel good about what they're doing. I think Coach Brand is playing things close to the best, and I think they're starting to open it up. And this thing won't be close for a quarter.
You made a comment, and I would like to add, piggyback or jump on to that. And that is, I think Mallard Creek's playing smarter football this year than they have the past few seasons. So that's not good when you got the talent. That's not good for the opponents when you got a team that's as talented as Mallard Creek that starts playing smart football.
That's right. And I think they've learned from their lessons. I mean, they've had some tough situations, and people have said a lot of things about the coaching staff. That's a great coach staff, and they've learned, and I think they're dangerous. I really do.
Well, it's okay to make a mistake as long as you learn from it. And if they've learned from their mistakes, their opponents will pay.